it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to my channel. And I am so glad you're hanging out with me today because this one is going to be a fun haul, at least in my opinion. So if you saw the thumbnail, I am doing a Walmart video. I got some goodies that I just couldn't pass up showing you because I'm grinning ear to ear. Some wish list stuff, some repeat items, some things that I needed, some things that I purchased that I had purchased a long time ago and, you know, on a whim said, you know what, I think I'm going to get them. And yes, that's what this whole video is about. So like, share, comment, and let's get into it. If you're new, I hope you'll join this family because we have so much fun. And if you don't believe me, check out what I got and comment at the end if you do find something in this video that just makes you smile, because it's a lot of variety, a lot of this and a lot of that. And I'm so glad that I had to go into Walmart, which literally was because I had to pick up a prescription. Otherwise, I try to pick and choose when I hit at Walmart because I get in trouble. But I'm going to say this is a good trouble. So I'm going to start off with a food item. Now, guys, this has been in my freezer. I actually, the refrigerator. I've had put some other food items that were in the refrigerator, but I didn't want to bring all those. It's just stuff that's, you know, eggs, milk, cheese, things like that. But this item right here is something that I wanted to talk about because I used to buy these all the time because I was lazy when I used to would make homemade empanadas. And I would do these all the time. I'd buy these discs. They're the Goya empanada dough disc, and there's 12 of them in each of these. And guys, these are really, really, really good. You know, you can make them by scratch. I've done that before. 4 or 5 years ago, when I got on my low carb journey, I learned how to do this recipe called fathead dough. And they call it other different things, but that's what I call it, where you use mozzarella and things like that. And I made my own kind of empanada shell wraps, per se, disc to do it for the low carb kind of thing, because these do have some carbs. They got 14 carbs per each one of these little dough things. So yeah, but my family, they don't care about the fathead dough concoction that I make up, and they wanted the real thing. And I'm honestly thinking about surprising them and making a batch of empanadas and, you know, inviting them over and saying, hey, come over and let's, you know, maybe catch a movie or just, you know, catch up. And they're going to be really, really shocked because they're always asking me to do it. And I just won't, because it's a lot of work to make them, you know, not really necessarily a lot of work, but it's some time consuming for sure. And I've been really kind of wanting to have some empanadas, and I can get back into making my fathead dough for me. And, you know, for them, they can have these. There's 12 in each one of these, which makes 24. And they go a pretty long ways. So, yeah, I splurged and got these. Guys, these, the Goya discs were not cheap. They were $4.99 a piece. So, yeah, you know, sometimes you can maybe make them by scratch a little bit cheaper with, you know, the home ingredients. But I'm being lazy, and I don't really ever tell them I'm making empanadas because they will hound me to death until I get them done. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, and I'll try to capture that on video. And if I can, I'll you know, video me making them. We'll see, but I'm going to do them in a lazy way too, because there's the authentic way to make empanadas my way, and then there's the lazy style. So that's going to be happening just because of my schedule for February and March. It's crazy. Okay, where do I want to go next? Okay, I think I'm going to show you some repeat items, things that I needed to pick up. And I don't necessarily like to pick them up at Walmart, but some because they're a little bit pricier. But I couldn't find this anywhere else any cheaper. I needed some Pantene shampoo and the conditioner. I usually get this like at, you know, Ollie's or, you know, when Big Lots was around before it went out of business. Places like that, they would have these big old bottles, you know, for $4.99. But they had gotten pretty up there. I think the last one I bought was like $6.99. These were, I was out. When I say I was completely out of the shampoo, and I've just been using Pantene for years and years and years. I had none, so I had to get it. And I do like to get the, you know, they have so many different types, but I like to do the color treated one because I do, even though this is my natural hair, I do color it because I do get blotches here or there of darkness that grow in. It's my hair's so backwards. It's bipolar. My hair is crazy for sure. But $7.99 for both of these. This will last me a while because I don't use, but that's why I like the pump, and I do splurge and get the pump because I don't waste as much if I do a pump, and I just use, just one pump and it works. So this will go a long way, but I wish I could have found it on sale. But $7.99, not bad. And I didn't have any coupons because I stopped clipping coupons forever ago. Maybe I need to get back into that because I do have, no, wait a minute. Okay, so because I do have a couple of items that I sure wish I had a coupon on it. And the first one I want to talk about is this right here. This is CeraVe. Now, I had a big tube. I had the same jar probably about a year ago, and it lasted forever. I actually used this before I knew I had psoriasis because I was having the red spots all over my legs. They had not gotten really, really bad. And I had my bottoms of my feet were, cake. They were kind of, for better word to say it, kind of crusty feeling. And I just wasn't understanding it. And my mom said, well, she had been buying something like this. And I bought it, and it was still as expensive as it was back then today. This was $19.88, but I do know it works. It's not got any kind of steroid in it because I have tons of the psoriasis steroid creams that I refuse to put on my skin because that steroid, I feel like I've been on steroids for a year straight, and I've got to get away from them because I think that's why I'm, having a little bit issues with my health, my weight, and things like that. I just, I need to get clean, free of all steroids for a hot minute anyway. And so I did splurge on this because it will last a while. Now they had so many different types, but I went ahead and got the same one I got before, which was the healing ointment. It protects and soothes dry, cracked, and chafed skin. So I needed something. It does have a little container top here, but I'm going to open it up and show you what it looks like because it's kind of got the look of Vaseline, sort of, kind of. You can kind of see that. And guys, when I say that this stuff is so smooth, it has no smell, it's odorless, but already I can just feel it on my fingers. Now, I really messed up in life because I never used gloves when I cleaned. And I'm talking about I never use gloves when I do yard work. I never used gloves when I pulled the trees, fake artificial tree branches up. I did that for years. I don't know. I just never thought about it. So now my hands, they're paying the price for it. And a lot of times I wouldn't wear gloves. But anyway, I digress. This stuff is wonderful. Wish I had a coupon for it. But what I wanted it for particular now is I wanted it for my legs and my arms and probably the bottoms of my feet. They're not nowhere near as bad as they used to be. And I can put this on after I get out of the shower because in the wintertime, I need that extra moisturizing protection. And yeah, $19. I am on the hunt for some coupons. I need to get me a subscription of newspapers. I don't even know where you get coupons. Maybe I need to find digital coupons because, man, if I get this again, I'm definitely going to try to have some coupons, and definitely for the Pantene too. Now, when I saw these, I kind of had to ask myself, did I want to pay the money for these? Because these are really, really small, but they are the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. They're only 1.89 fluid ounces. But guys, this is, I think it might have a little cap on it too. I'm not going to, I know it has the little thing on it because, oh no, it don't. Okay. So this is how it kind of comes out. And when I say this stuff right here, and I will put it on my face a lot of times when I'm putting on my makeup, when I first started putting on makeup, I will actually put this on. And I also use it when my hands are dry. Like if I go somewhere, like say I go out to eat and I have to use the restroom and I wash my hands, I'll have, a tube of this somewhere around me so I can go back and put it on. And it just is amazing. So this is more for like my hands in general, but I have put it on my face. I do have a night cream that I put on now, but when I go to put on makeup, a lot of times this is what I start off with just because it feels good. And it just feels like it's protecting me in the winter. I don't know. I love it. But these, and I found them in the trial sections where they have all the different smaller variations of different things like baby powder and deodorants and stuff. These were $3.97 each. I wanted them. They're worth it to me. Doggone it, I don't even know if you can get coupons for trial stuff, but I wish I could. Now, I have been experimenting with different makeups. I am really trying to test out some of the ones that I've gotten off of some online websites that say that they're miracle workers. Haven't got to that point yet. And I'm getting low on the ones that I use. And this is what I got on now. And guys, because and don't take this the wrong way when I say I can't see, when I don't have my contacts on, it feels like I can't see up close. When I have my contacts on, I cannot see up close. It's just bizarre. So I feel like sometimes my makeup's a little splotchy. So yes, guys, I have decided to still kind of keep these in the background because these are my old faithfuls. My daughter actually turned me on to these. Now they have the matte style and they have the dewy. And I definitely get the dewy and smooth. And this one even has a sunscreen protector in it. It's the Maybelline. You know, I'm an 80s girl. Maybelline was always my choice of cosmetics back in that day. I just smile thinking about it. And guys, these were $8.94 a piece. I always get 120, which is the classic ivory, because it's just closest to my skin color. And these work for me. I can only say that I like how it feels. I like the way that it looks. But I am trying to find some of that one that you just put on and it's supposed to match your skin color. I'm working on getting some of that and hopefully do a demonstration. But I had gotten down to like 2, and I don't like to get out of these because I guess a lot of people use the 120, and a lot of the stores, when I go in there, they don't have them. Even when I go online, they don't have them. And I even got the 115 and the 105, I think. And I think that was like beige or something, and one was like porcelain color. But it was just too pale for my liking. So went back to the classic ivory, picked up a couple of those for backups. And I'm trying to figure out, you know, as I get older, what kind of products are good for me to use that are going to last. I don't wear makeup every single day now because working from home, I don't really need to. But I do wear it 5 days. I do wear it probably 4 days out of the 7 days of the week. So I still need it and I still use it. Now, let's talk about some dye, some hair color, right? So I'm just going to show you this here because I feel some type of way. Matter of fact, hold one moment. I'm going to go get the other box. I should have did it, but 1 second, please. Okay, so this is the box. The last one that I had bought like, I'd say 6 to 8 boxes of this last year in the earlier part of the year. And I probably hauled them a couple of times here and there. And I usually pick up 2 every time I go. Because again, even though this is my gray, this is my gray hair that grows out from the roots, I still get parts, which I just dyed it, so it's, you know, not got them. But if you had seen some few videos back, I have the roots that come in kind of like that smoky gray. And it's okay for a while. It even looks like it's been professionally done, but it was starting to get out of hand, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I went ahead and did some color. And I always use Revlon. It's the cheapest hair dye that you probably buy. Guys, I've used this for 20 years plus. This is amazing to me. It works for me. I like it. I do have issues where I have to use ash in it. So I have to use these ones like this is 05 Ultra Light Ash Blonde. But before I went blonde, I used the brunette. I've used the burgundy. I've used the jet black. I use this stuff my whole entire life, all different shades. And yes, it works perfectly fine, as much as the expensive ones. I've tried some expensive ones too. I couldn't tell a difference, but you know, I'm not a, well, I did go to school to be a cosmetologist, but I'm not a cosmetologist. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I can only tell you what works for me. And if I wasn't so chintzy, I would probably go get it professionally done. And I have done that a few times. And I come back and I'm like, I just dropped that much cash and it doesn't look any different than when I do it at home. So you know your girl goes the route of the least resistance, right? I save my money so I can take big trips and do different things and shop online, right? And do these videos. Anyway, I digress. So I wanted to go grab this box because this is the last one of all those that I bought in 2024. And I just checked this little girl out, right? This is the same brand. I think these were, I used to get them for like $2.97. Then they went up to $3.97. That's what this last box was. But see how this girl looks? Well, I needed some more because I always like to have a few because I usually color my hair. Now it's probably like every 3-4 months. It just depends on how this growth goes out. So saw these and I saw that the little lady she's changed, all right? So here is the new lady. I feel some type of way. She's beautiful, but here's the one that's always been there, and this is the same color. It's the 05 Ultra Light Ash Brown, and this was $3.97, and now these have bumped up to $4.97, and I was like, man, you know, but they're still cheaper than the expensive brands, and you can even get coupons for Revlon too if you play your cards right. But same thing, just a different picture. So I guess that's the mature lady, and yeah, that's the younger lady. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. I had to go get it out. Now I you know, do the back of my hair when I do it, and it still just has this kind of, you know, bronze thing because I don't put toners on it. I don't do any of that bleaching. I just try to get it to match up as much as I can, and this is how it turns out. I just don't talk about my hair because I know I could probably do better with it, but this is what it is today. All right, so that's the things that I bought because it's just stuff that I was, you know, kind of out of or was in need. I'm really going to be putting this bad boy to use today because, guys, my skin has been so dry because of the way the weather has been here in Georgia. But, yeah, these are repeat buys, and when I buy them in bulk like this, I spend a lot of money. But it's better for me to get them when I see them because if I don't, they'll be out of stock, and then I wind up going to some other place, and it costs more than that. Okay, I think I'm going to show you this, and then this, and then the last thing. Oh, my goodness, Becky. I just can't even believe it. But let's talk about these right here. Oh, yes, and I almost bought the whole box of them, but you know, your girl can't just go broke for my grandbaby. And I'm talking about my grandson, Zaire. He is in love with the Monster Jams. Guys, we are taking a trip to see a monster truck show real soon. I'm hoping by the time I put this video out, I can put in the footage. If it's not going to be in this video, it'll be one coming up. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. But it's not the original Monster Jam. It is the Hot Wheels. Now, Hot Wheels, I found out through the hard way that that's a totally different Monster Jam truck. Oh, no. Hot Wheels Monster Truck show is different from the Monster Jam Monster Truck show. Whew. So one's at the State Farm Arena, and then one's at the Motor Speedway where they do the NASCAR and all that, which is like literally close to my house. It's like way out, but it's, you know, closer than the State Farm Arena. Guys, we have to talk about this. I mean, when I found these, I wasn't even thinking about doing the show, the little event that they're going to be having. But when I saw it, actually, my son brought it up to me. He says, you know that the Monster Truck show's coming up. And I said, I think that's in the spring and summer because my daughter always takes my grandson. Believe it or not, he has gone to a Monster Truck show since he was 1 year old. I'm not kidding you. So she is going out of town. And ironically, the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Show is going on. And I'm going to go. I'm going to try to get some footage. I've never been to anything like that. I don't even know how I'm going to feel about it. But I do know that my grandson is going to blow his mind. And even if it's Hot Wheels or not, my daughter seemed to think he would like it. So found these, and they had boxes of them with like 12 of them in it, but I only got 8. So I got 4. They're all this, you know, these little blind bags. So that's the total. So the total I got were 8 of these bad boys. And because he's going to have a little friend going with him to the concert that's, you know, I think he's 4 years old. I'm going to let them open up a couple of them a piece. I'll probably let my grandson open like most of these before he goes to the show. But on the show, I'll probably have about these like 4 of them and give them 2 a piece. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But these were $2.89 a piece. All right, guys, I only got one clearance item. And I hem-hauled around about it because you can get this actually for the regular price is $8.90-something. But they had this My Mini, and it's a chocolate dipping pot, okay? And it was on clearance for $5. And I don't know, am I going to open this up or not? I guess I can. And I don't have anything like this. I just bought some little silicone container kind of things that you can put in the microwave to do it. But what I wanted to talk about, and I want to see it. Okay, so here's like some little things. So like say I melt chocolate in here. I'm sure I could probably take these little skewers And I don't think I'm going to open up from there. And you can stick it in like strawberries or whatever and dip them in the chocolate. But what I'm thinking about doing, and I don't know if it's going to work, and it has this cute little lid. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Becky. And it really just looks like a tiny mini crock pot. And I do have something similar, and I never really thought about it as far as what I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking about doing. But it might be better on that one because it's a little bit bigger than this. But for, you know, just dipping, and there goes the instructions down to the floor. You know, it had to be. Okay, so it is red, which I like. All right, so here's the little thing, my mini, and here's the little pot that you're going to melt stuff in. And it has the lid, of course. Oh, how cute is that? I have this little instruction pamphlet. And what I think I want to try to do is I want to try to melt the remember I told you about the disc thingies, the Goya disc that I showed you earlier. I'm thinking about trying to melt mozzarella and cream cheese in it instead of doing it through the microwave. I've never thought about doing it in a crock pot situation. But the thing I want to do, I'm going to try to melt it in here. And then I can kind of take it out, roll it out, and I can kind of do it all at one time. I don't know how that'll work because, you know, chocolate is very persnickety. It's very finicky, and you really got to be careful with it. But you can do fondues and stuff like that. So I'm really thinking this might work out for the mozzarella cream cheese concoction to make the fathead dough as well. I'm going to try it out anyway. It might be a hot mess, but regardless, $5, guys. I mean, that is a steal. Now I want to talk about what I am going to put a video in because, guys, you know, I have been talking about this program that I watched that I read the books back in the day. It was by Julia Quinn, and that series is called Bridgerton. Guys, you know, I did not know this and just didn't ever go enough to realize that they had a whole Bridgerton section at doggone Walmart. And I will put in a quick little video of some of the items that I saw. Guys, when I say this Bridgerton with love theme that they have going on at Walmart, OMG, Becky. I'm just telling you, if you know anything about the Victorian era of the Bridgerton series, if you read the books by Julia Quinn, or if you watched the, it's 3 seasons now, on Shondaland on Netflix, the Bridgerton, oh my gosh, the episodes on Netflix just blew my mind. They really brought the characters to life from me reading those books from so long ago. And the theming, guys, look at the stuff that they got going on here. Little vases. They have plush little animals from the characters in the Shondaland series. These flowers are on point. If you need any kind of thing like bouquets, or you just want to have some really pink and white and lilac colors in your house coming up for spring, they got you covered. Fell in love with these little teapots because, you know, in Bridgerton they drink a lot of tea and they gossip. That was so sweet to see those here. They had the bath bombs. I think that's what these are, bath beads. And, guys, the prices are a little bit steep, but this was the winner chicken dinner in my book. I absolutely love these crystal, I guess, jars, vases, whatever you want to call them. $5. All the different colors. And then they had the companies with the little cups. And, guys, my favorite of them all were these candlesticks. I really wanted to buy one of every single one and all the colors, but I couldn't choose if I wanted the red or the purple or the pink. So, yes, it's just got to rein myself in here. And I just thought the cups, there you go, the cups for the tea, the teapots. And on top of that, they had a selection of candies, anywhere from the sweetheart candies with little sayings on them to the gummies. Guys, the gummies were really in these cute little, these are fruit snacks, cute little packaging. And, you know, they didn't disappoint. It's here, Valentine's. They have the chocolates, guys, the Bridgerton chocolate bars. And they even have some with little characters with the little puppy dogs that they have in the Bridgerton series. I thought it was super cute. Guys, I can go on and on and on, but I just wanted to show you a quick little video of the Bridgerton with Love series. It is rocking at Walmart. I'm again going to try to hold off and try to see what I can find on clearance and come back and show you that. I'm hoping some of this stuff will go on clearance, because when it does, you know your girl's going to pick me up some stuff. But I wanted everything. Everything was just to die for. And again, I'm a Bridgerton fan. You know, if you don't know much about Bridgerton, you probably don't know what all this is about. But if you are a Bridgerton fan, put it in the comments, because this stuff was so right on target. You know, they had everything. Napkins, plates, cute little tea. You could do a little tea party. Everything. They even had chocolate roses. What? Yes, guys. This little series was something else. All right, back to the video. Thanks for watching. Put it up in here somewhere, and I'm going to show you the few items that I purchased. Now, I wanted to buy it all, but I have so much stuff that I have to figure out what to do with in my house in different rooms. I said I cannot afford to bring in trinkets and cutie things just because I love Bridgerton, but I wanted to. And none of it was on any kind of clearance. It was full price. It was anywhere from $1 on up to 15 to 20 bucks, but they had some cool stuff. And yeah, check out that video. It's pretty cool. But let me tell you what I did splurge and get. And I splurged and got some candies, right? They had, you know, it's Valentine's. I just had to get these. I thought they were just cute. I'm going to read each one of them. They had these 3 different colors. They had purple, they had pink, and they had green. So I got one of each. So let's start off with what the purple one says, because they have like little sayings on them. This one says, "Sweet scandals, okay, for my closest confidant." Or confidants, okay, confidant. And on the back, it says here, we shall do what women do. We shall talk. I love it. I love it. I remember that scene like nobody's business. And it says, "Your Grace." I guess these little different ones say, "Your Grace, let's dance." Say more, and gasp. Like, oh my gosh, I'm getting too into this, too cute. I thought these were really, really stinking cute. $1, guys. These were $1. Okay, this one, which is like the pink one, it's Sweet Nothings. And it says, "For my true love." And on the back of it, that's what it says. "I burn for you." Now, Bridgerton is pretty racy. It is a romantic, it's a romancing kind of book. But, you know, it is what it is. I love it. On these ones, they've got Queen, Let's Dance, Court Me, and Yours Truly. I think that's pretty cool. And then the last one here says Sweet Affirmations, and it's got "For thy own self. You deserve everything your heart desires." Oh, I love, love, love this one. And on the hearts, they got Swoon. Oh, that's funny. Gem, G-E-M, and Crown Jewel, and Flawless. Oh my gosh. And if you watched Bridgerton at all, you know those are famous words that these crazy characters say in the books. So yeah, these were $1 a piece. I'm probably going to share them with people. I may even give them out as gifts. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I may have 1 or 2 of them, but I'm definitely probably going to share them with some people and talk about it and talk about some Bridgerton. I did get this, and I got it only for the fact that it was a chocolate rose, and it had Bridgerton chocolate rose on it. This was only $1. So you can't even get these from the Dollar Tree anymore for $1, because they're $1.25, and they have like the little red thing right there. But this is actual, the Bridgerton thing that they got at Walmart, $1, and I thought I'm going to go ahead and get it. And I just thought it was stinking cute. It's like in a little rose box, and I just thought these would be kind of fun to put out and, you know, just do little certain things with. Bridgerton, guys, at Walmart, $1. I love it. Then I did splurge on something for thine self, and I did get this Bridgerton lip tint, and it just said it's a vanilla, and it does have like a little pink tint there, it looks like, because they had one that was like nude, and they had one that was a little bit more redder, but I wanted the little pink one. I have no idea how it works, but it's the Bridgerton Shondaland on Netflix, And yes, guys, I don't think I'm going to open this up quite yet because I do have lipstick on, but take it from me, this just made my whole trip to Walmart shine. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to be looking out, probably checking out Walmart a lot to see if any of that stuff goes on clearance. And you know your girl's going to rack up on it. But that wraps up this Walmart haul, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had a great trip. I feel like I got a lot of stuff that I needed, a lot of stuff that I didn't need, some stuff that just, you know, will make other people happy. And we'll see what happens with it all. And again, it was a great trip to Walmart. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment. And if you hung out to the end of the video, put somewhere in a comment, gossip, because I can tell you, if you love a little bit of gossip here and there, you need to go check out Bridgerton. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.